Welcome back to another Mental Monday. I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving, a great weekend, and you're back ready to crush the last month of 2019. This is your host, Corey Corpodian. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about something that is so important, and that is your decisions. Your decisions to make your life better, to live the life you dream of, to be successful, to love, to have fun. Every single day, we are faced with decisions. We have to decide what we want to focus on, what we want to focus our attention, our energy, our effort, our time on. And then we decide, is this something that means something to us? Is this something that's important to us? And finally, our last decision is, are we going to take action to move towards our goals, or are we going to choose to be distracted by the next Netflix show, the social media feed, the phone call, or some drinks with some friends? What decisions are you making every single day? I want you to take a look at the last 11 months that you've had in 2019 and your decisions that you've made in these last 11 months. What decisions have you made that have empowered you to live a better life, to live the life that you say you want? And if there are any, what decisions have you made that don't empower you, that have distracted you from your goals, that have prohibited you from accomplishing what you say you want? And also, too, sometimes people don't realize this, but inaction, lack of action, that in itself is a decision. If you choose to not focus on something, that is a decision. If you allow yourself to be distracted by other things that are not your goals, that is a decision. The reason I'm telling you that's a decision is because I want to empower you to make a different decision. One that says, I will focus on my goals. I will focus on what's most important to me. I will spend time on, creating powerful, empowering habits. But at the end of the day, that's a decision that you have to make. And we all make these decisions every single day, throughout the day. You wake up in the morning, you decide whether you want to live today a happy life or a sad life. You wake up in the morning and you can be upset that you're running late, or you can appreciate that you woke up at all. Some people don't. Some people never wake up again. I know that's kind of morbid and scary, but it gives perspective. You have the opportunity to live another life. And you might be telling me, Corey, I'm young, I'm healthy, everything's good. And I'll just remind you guys, if you don't remember, episode several months ago, actually over a year ago, where my cousin was 41 years old, was running on the treadmill, and died of a heart attack. We never know when our last day will come. And so you have to make a choice whether you want to live today without consciously moving towards your goals or enjoying life and appreciating it, or you make a decision that says, hey, you know what? I'm going to live life like this might be my last day. I'm going to crush my goals. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it. And I'm going to live life like I love life. Every day we have decisions. You can decide whether losing that sales deal was the end of your day and the end of your world and the worst thing that's ever happened to you, or that, now I can focus on something else. Now I can focus on people that will pay me for what I'm doing and the work I'm doing. Now I can step forward and keep moving the needle forward and keep progressing. Because at the end of the day, that's what we all want, is we want progress, we want happiness, we want to enjoy our life. And it starts with what we decide to focus on. So if you have looked back at your decisions over the last 11 months and you're not happy with those decisions, right now you can change it. Right now you can write down a decision about what you're going to do for the last month of 2019. In fact, this isn't just the last month of 2019. This is the last month of a decade. In 1 month, you are going to be in 2020, a completely different decade. If you don't like the way your life has turned out over the last 10 years, what's one decision you're going to write down right now, and you're going to change it so that the next 10 years of your life are fucking awesome? Tell me what you're going to do. In fact, if somebody sends me a screenshot or a picture or an email of what you're doing with your life, what decision you're going to make, what change you're going to make, I will pick one random person to get a free Unleashed Success t-shirt. Just send me what your goals are. Send me what your decision is. Send me what the fuck you're doing with your life. God, the more I think about this, I'm like, man, I cannot believe what's happened over the last 10 years. And this is the last month of a decade, not just a year. And it's pretty wild, guys, because we have an opportunity every single day to make our life the best life, but we have to decide. So what's that decision for you today? Write it down. Send me an email. Give me something to respond back to. I'll announce you on the next podcast because I want somebody to tell me what they're going to do. This is me holding you accountable for what you say you want. And I'll be there. I'll be there just like a coach, in a basketball game. I'll be supporting you all the way through to the win. Let's do this together. We're entering a new decade, people. Like I said in the last episode of Mental Monday, this is not a dress rehearsal for another life. This is our time. We can do something about it. It starts today. I'm stoked you guys are on the journey with me. And if you haven't tuned in, get ready. Wednesday, we're releasing another new episode. We've got some great entrepreneurs coming up talking about mindset, talking about building, $40 million a year businesses. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much. I'll see you then.